Hey guys, it's Kara here. I wanted to explain the spoon theory really quick. It's basically just a way to kind of explain to someone who has never had a chronic invisible illness, or to someone who just doesn't understand or whatever, but it can also be a way to just refer to how the illness works, kind of. So I just have a few spoons here. They're metal, sorry, they're loud. I have 6. So that's how many spoons I'm going to say I have, because that's how many spoons I have in my room. And I'm going to say that a normal, healthy person probably has 20 to 25 spoons. And their spoons are also more easily, they're malleable. That's the word I'm trying to use, but I can't figure out how to put it into context. Anyway, you know what I mean. They can change how many spoons they have left. They can add spoons really easily, take a quick nap, you know, that kind of thing. But this is all the further that my spoons will ever fill up after, like, for each day. Sometimes they'll fill up less, sometimes I'll be starting off the day with 3 spoons, or even 1 spoon, or whatever. And it all depends on the spoons that I had used the previous day, the previous week, because if I use more than I have, I lose 1, 2, 3, 4 spoons for the next week to month. So I don't have another person here to kind of demonstrate with, but if I were to explain this to a friend, I would just kind of introduce them, tell them, here, this is the spoon theory, I'm going to help you understand what I go through day to day, just so you can quit asking me dumb questions. So here, you have chronic fatigue syndrome, and hand them a handful of spoons, and they can count their spoons. They have 6 spoons, and I am going to say that each spoon can go for a simple to moderate task, or 3 very, very easy tasks. So, if the person was going to plan out their day, they would have to get out of bed. That's one, I guess that can go either way. But for me, normally that's a pretty easy task. I have to get out of bed. I have to turn off my alarm. Turning off my alarm is, I have to walk all the way across the room to do that, so that definitely counts. Wait, I just realized I'm supposed to be doing this for the other person, not me. It's not gonna sound as extreme if I do it for myself, because I already plan for having this many spoons. So, if I'm the other person, I'm gonna get out of bed, I'm going to shut off my alarm, I'm probably gonna walk around the house. That's already minus a spoon. I'm probably gonna do my makeup. That's like a full spoon. That's definitely a full spoon. I never do my makeup anymore. What comes next? I'm going to, I could take away 1 whole spoon or a spoon and a part of a spoon. For making and eating breakfast, I'll just take away 1. And then I have to drive or walk or take the bus or whatever to work or school or wherever I'm going for the day. That's a spoon, probably more than a spoon. Just because if you're driving, that takes a lot of mental focus. And if you're riding on a bus, it's going to be super loud, lots of sensory overload. Yeah. So you have to get there and go into work. You have to get kind of settled in wherever your workplace is. You have to maybe talk to some people, maybe get prepared for what the day is going to look like. That's a spoon. You have to actually start, maybe go to your first class, maybe run and do your first work activity. Your spoons are gone. What are you going to do for the rest of the day? You're maybe like an hour into your school day or shift. And most of those things aren't even things that you can really cut out. You could cut out doing your makeup and get in maybe another hour at work if you aren't having a really physically demanding job. Obviously, the spoons amount that I have, that a person with a fatiguing type illness has can fluctuate quite a bit. I could potentially have more spoons than this, but I typically do not. I go to great lengths to conserve spoons just because it's a lot. It's intense to not be able to do anything when you see everyone else doing everything. So you want to make sure that you can kind of prove to yourself and prove to others that you can do things too. You can have fun, and yeah, that's not really the best mindset to be in. But anyway, that's all for this video. I hope this is helpful in explaining exactly what the spoon theory is and outlining like how it works a little bit. So I will see you next video.